Well, joining me now is author of the best-selling book, The 5 Secrets You Must Discover Before You Die. John Izzo's latest work, The 5 Thieves of Happiness, has just been released, and he joins us via Skype. Hi, John.
Hi, great to be here.
All right, John, let's start with the obvious. What are the 5 thieves that you talk about that are stealing our happiness?
Well, the basic idea of the book is pretty simple, which is that happiness is our natural state, except these thieves, these mental mindsets, rob us of that happiness. And the 5 thieves are control, consumption, conceit, comfort, and coveting.
And is that in that order for a specific reason?
No, no specific reason. They are all equally important in many ways. So, although we know from an online quiz we have a pretty good sense of which thieves are the most common thieves that people struggle with.
We've all had brief moments, at least, of happiness, but I always wonder, how do you stay that way? How do you make it sustainable?
You know, the mind has to be trained for happiness. And the way we train it is we understand the things that rob it of this natural happiness that we have. And so I think what we have to do is become alert to what these mindsets are and then learn how to, if you will, get them out of the house. Because that's what you do with a thief. If there's a thief robbing you of something, you've got to first take the disguise off. Second, you've got to stop them. And third, you got to kick them out of the house.
John, how important is living in the moment?
Well, you know, living in the moment is really important. But even more important than living in the moment is what I call surrendering to the moment. So if we talk about the thief of control for a minute, I think we can all agree that almost all internal suffering is resistance to whatever's happening at any moment in your life. So you're in a traffic jam and you think the traffic is what is making you unhappy, but what's making you unhappy is the fact you can't get out of the traffic jam, and instead of surrendering to what's happening, you try and control it and become unhappy instead of being in the moment. Or maybe you don't get the promotion you hoped you would get, and you think not getting the promotion is what's made you unhappy, but what's made you unhappy is not surrendering to what's showing up at every moment. And of course, Jesus talked about this, about being in the moment and not worrying about the future or the past, because it's really about surrendering, not in a way of resignation, but in a way of acceptance, whatever's showing up in any moment. And it takes a lot to train your mind to do that, but it's a very powerful thing once you begin to learn to do it.
John, thank you so much. Thank you for your time today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, that was John Izzo, best-selling author. His new book, The 5 Thieves on Happiness, is now out.